Now, I want to explain to you how Obamacare is trash and how the Republicans, after the shutdown, is trying to assist the Democrats in selling you out. Now, about a week or so ago, I made a video. The architect of Obamacare admitted this fact. The fact of the matter is, Obamacare is structured and set up where the healthy people must keep paying for the sick people. That's why they put a penalty on you not having health insurance. Is that not the most insane thing? Now, the Supreme Court said that was unconstitutional. Even though you remember that Justice Roberts sided with the Obama people and said that they can charge you as a tax. So at the end of the year, because you didn't want trash insurance, they decided to charge you a penalty for not wanting the trashy insurance. That's why none of the elites have Obamacare. Now, what's happened is that the young people and the healthy people figured this out and says, we don't want the trashy insurance. As a matter of fact, we don't use this insurance that much. So therefore, we're not interested in constantly paying for something that we're not using, and every year is going up even though we're not using it. And so that's why they had subsidies on Obamacare. And then when COVID started, the Democrats never let a crisis go without them rewarding themselves on the crisis. So they added a subsidy on top of already subsidies on Obamacare, and they decided to say, you got to keep giving this to these people. You got to subsidize the lousy insurance, the way the pharmaceutical companies are ripping you off, the way the doctors are assisting the pharmaceutical companies from ripping you off. And they're upset because we don't want it. So they had a shutdown because the filthy Democrats wanted the illegal immigrants to get some of this crummy insurance so your insurance can go up even higher, and then they're going to tax some more subsidies on top of that because that's how the system works. That's why we're in debt. They're upset now because we didn't want it. So the Republicans had a shutdown, and then they started beating them chest because they said the Democrats didn't get anything. But now they're going to reward the Democrats they were pretending like they didn't give them anything because they said we'll negotiate after you open back up so they can look like heroes. They're going to let them have the subsidies and open it back up, even though they need to come up with a better plan than Obamacare. But they won't do that because technically speaking, the Democrats are in the majority. I don't care if they got an R in front of their name. Most of them are damn Democrats. Or should I say an S in front of their name for socialism. You would have think that people got wiser after the Berlin Wall fell. They would have ran away from communism and socialism because they run together. But now they're upset because we don't want it. They want the illegals to get it. And the Republicans now, many of the Republicans, should I say, is going to assist the Democrats into giving you this lousy insurance and subsidize it, and they're not going to fix the problem. They're going to kick the can down the road. In about a couple of months or a year or however long it takes, they'll be talking about this again. If you really want to have and fix the whole healthcare system, you know what the best thing to do? How about tell the doctors to start practicing real medicine and trying to get people healthy and heal them as opposed to being drug dealers? But they won't do that because there is no money in the making you well. There's more money in the keeping you sick, and that's what Obamacare was about. And all the Democrats knew it. The Republicans knew it. Some of them fought against it. Now they're going to side, many of them going to side with the whole Obamacare, and it's complete trash. They're upset because some of us was willing to pay a penalty as opposed to being forced to take Obamacare. Now there's some people who really do need the health care, but they want good health care, and they're not going to get that because you don't have people fighting for you. If you want to really fix Obamacare or the health care system, make all of the representatives get the same health care as you and I get. and they'll fix that damn thing overnight. The reason they don't give a damn is because it doesn't affect them. If you make those bastards take this Obamacare and be forced to go to the doctors that the government chooses for them, it would get fixed overnight. But they're not going to do that because they all are filthy criminals. And they're upset because we won't go along with it. Obamacare is trash because it's built on a system that makes healthy people, or the people that's young and healthy, or the people who keep themselves healthy, pay for those who are not healthy. Now, as a society, we must help pay for the sick, the shed-in, and the elderly. But people are purposely making themselves sick. Why should we subsidize some problem that can be fixed if you stop stuffing your pie hole with bad stuff? If you got diabetes, if you change your diet, most diabetes can be cured. High blood pressure can be cured. But the doctor's not going to tell you that. They're going to give you some medicine because the pharmaceutical company rewards them to be their drug dealers. Now, nobody likes to say this, and they're trying to sell you out, but they want us to take the sellout, and we're not going to do it. I'm not going to let some doctor who's nothing but a pill pusher try to tell me anything about health. And the American people now are waking up. They're going with more of some natural healing process, and this is upsetting them. Now the Republicans are about to sell you out, and you need to tell your Republican representative not to sell you out for Obamacare. Ask them, do they have Obamacare? No, they don't have it. Obama don't have Obamacare. Big Mike don't have Obamacare. None of these filthy Democrats have Obamacare. But they want you and the illegals to have it because they put you, as a matter of fact, below the illegals. Obamacare is trash, and we all know it.